Greetings, one and all. KY's the name, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week. No heat exhaustion, no nothing. So, time to dive right back in. I love this game. It's nice and relaxing. Of course, I love animals, so... Site of a long dormant volcano, Great Caldera Safari Park is Bernard Goodwin's Ode to Safaris, featuring animals from all over Africa which happily roam their expansive habitats. The park is currently in a state of development with some attractions only half complete. Are you the right person to take them over the finish line? Well, I can try. Let's go ahead and open the park. In the meantime, look around and see exactly what we're dealing with and what we want to do. This is a cool concept for a zoo, though. Ah, yes. Work to do. Shit. Alright. Let's see what I've got to work with. Let's go ahead and add this one. Then a workshop. No biggie. And hey, a themed workshop just for us. Don't mind if I do. Oh, nice. All I have to do is get my education up to 1.2 stars. Awesome, we've got wild dogs. But they need enrichment. That's unfortunate. Let's see how we can help you puppers out. Let's give you a sprinkler or two. And some balls to play with. And bamboo. Excellent. see what animals we already have. Hyenas, springboks, giraffes, zebras, iguana, cheetah, wild dogs, and elephants. Negative effect on guests. They'll get over it. They're just waiting in line anyway. That's not what I want. Oh yeah, delete. Of course. How could I be so silly? Let's see here. How do I increase education? Maybe if... it's not powered. Guess that's something I can fix momentarily. Alright, where's a good spot to put this stuff? The hell? This would have to be like right there-ish. Where do I want to put this though? Saying. There! Good as new. No one will notice. Nobody will notice. Not at all. do you mean still no power? There we go. My God. Right. A lot of people gathering around here. Well, let's put the dog sign here. I mean the hyenas. Alright, education's getting better. Another information sign over here. Hi, Team Wolf. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Okay, getting there, getting there. I'm doing pretty good. Got home from work and now I'm just relaxing, playing some Planet Zoo. After the stream is over, I'm gonna have some grilled cheese, and then I'm gonna edit the formatting on my naval proposal document. What do you mean no power? You are too powered. Don't give me that lip. Ah, nice. Glad to hear that's going well. Alright, 0.9. Getting there. Oh, I just gotta adjust the formatting on it, and then I'm gonna ship it off to the rest of the team. Yeah, I keep seeing that that facility has a negative effect on guests, but I don't care at this stage. What's missing? What am I missing? It was! It's because of your feedback that I'm going to adjust the formatting, and I think I know exactly how to do it, too. Alright, so that's where the wild dogs are. That's where all the people are gathering. Speaker. Dog. He keeps saying no power. I don't believe you. I believe you have power because you're next to a thing that has power. How could you not have power if the light next to you did? This thing runs on weird rules. What about here? Do you have power here? Yes, thank you. Beautiful. I don't want advanced move and rotate. I just want to move it over here. Perfect. 1.0 education. It's a start, I suppose. I guess I could put something in here. That. What do I want to put in there? Do I want a buffalo? Do I want a wildebeest? I would like another cheetah. Now let's go ahead and go for the wildebeest. Before I do that, okay, 4,413 square footage at least. 6104. I'm good, honestly. What's the higher appeal? Buffalo or buffalo? That works for me. Alright, there's another cheetah waiting for you there. There's you two. Going. I'm sorry? Why can I not? Oh. It's because the path is broken, dumbass. Fix it first before you do something, numpty. Okay, there we go. Now that's taken care of. Let's get you two in here. No path to... What do you mean no path to destination? The path is right frickin'... Does this whole thing have to be a... You are so needy, game. How is there no path to the destination? Alright, just temporarily. Just temporarily. I'm gonna do this. Oh, there we go. Come on. Alright. Now are you going to be able to put my buffalo in there now that I've got you all the way through Windy Willy Road? No path to... You've got to be fucking kidding me. Why is there no path to destination, game? Do I have to unpause the game, maybe? Oh. There we go. Finally that did it. My God. Did it just need to be unpaused so it could recognize itself as a valid... You know what? I'm not going to think about it. Not going to think about it. I'm just going to take the W and move on. Hello, the Question BGE. This is Planet Zoo. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Now we finally have our buffalo. Okay, buddy. How are you in terms of... Alright, that's good, that's good. Need a little bit more short grass, can do. Can do quite easily, in fact. Let me just... Perfect. Alright, now for your enrichment. Little hanging razor here. There we go. That's what they like. I'll put it right there. Entertain the people walking around. And the people on the tracks. Some large barrel feeders too. And why not? Grazing bull. Dealer's sense around the enclosure. Scratching trees. Well, hopefully it'll go pretty well. Now, when we get to Jurassic World Evolution in the future, oh, that's going to be interesting. All right. Awesome. You're happy. I like it when buffalo are happy, because then they don't run around and destroy things. Gotta get the education back up. No power. Bullshit! You do have power. Luckily, I'm at a spot where I can actually put them down rather easily. Excellent. Now the sign's working. Oh, shoot. Forgot about that. Alright, now here's the question. Can we get rid of Windy Willy Road? Oh. Not that much, you... Ding dong! Whatever, I'll leave that tiny little bit there, I suppose. Oh, shoot!
Communications are not at optimal conditions due to increased advert particle activity in the lower atmosphere.
Oh. Alright, survey says, no, I cannot completely get rid of Windy Willy Road. Wait, unless I take the height down. There we go. Okay, there we go. Not mucking about with that anymore. As it turns out, I am visiting my own zoo. What are my goals at right now, as we speak? 1.1 education rating. How do I want to get that higher? I love my cheetahs. I suppose I could get some education spots. One specifically here. For the giraffe. And then swing over here. And you put one for the springbok. I'm trying to... People, please. Thank you. And whether I'm playing a game or in real life, people won't move out of the frickin' way. Unfortunate. Ooh! We got a lion. And I've got hippos. Let's put the hippos down over this way, I think.
Communications have now returned to optimal conditions. Our followers have returned, Commander.
Wait, what? that. Give me a hippo. I said, give me hippo. Thank you. Alright, I need some bins. Team Wolf would know all about bins. Mr. Bin Lori. What's going on with the cheetahs? Social. Oh, stressed and trying to hide. Aww. Poor little cheetahs. This is something that cheetahs do actually encounter in real life quite a bit. They get stressed, poor things. It's to the point where a lot of zoos will actually adopt dogs to basically act as therapy dogs. They grow up with the cheetahs, they become best friends. Take a second to adjust. Yeah, there we go. Researchers. Need somebody on my cheetahs immediately. Alright. Thanks for that, buddy. I'm just gonna quickly see what I can do for you. Where is Hippo? Hippo, Hippo, Hippo. There it is. 1 male up to 29 females. Well, buddy, I'm gonna try to get you more, but in the meantime, let's see what I can do for you. Come on.
Whoa!
Come on. Urgently assigned. There's bins. Alright, people, remember to throw your shit away. My goodness. Why are you people like this? Release one of any habitat species into the wild. Okay, that's the last thing I need to do. How do I... Let's go ahead.
Nice. That track ride is proving very popular with the guests. You're really giving them a taste of Africa's wildlife. And when the wind pleases, often a smell, too. Listen, I know there's lots more work to do here, but once you've finished, your next project will be something really challenging. Partly because I won't be around to offer advice. I'm setting up a venture in the Arctic, which will take up all of my time. I might even get you involved in it one day.
Oh boy. That sounds like fun. Alright, what's the next thing? 4 of any. Habitat species. Okay, cool. That works for me. That's all I gotta do. Let's go ahead and return a couple of these animals out to the wild. And then one more. Let's do the spring boss.
Oh, good to
That
see
was
the
easy.
breeding and release programs are going from strength to strength. That's the ticket. And I also see you've adopted a number of cheetahs. You're you're gonna have your work cut out keeping them happy. Cheaters rarely prosper. Sorry, I've been sitting on that ever since you got them. Right. I should get back to packing. Now, where did I put those snow boots?
Alright. So what do I gotta do next? Okay. Just gotta get more guests, lions, and release habitat animals. That works for me. Oh, but first... Oh, come off it! Hey. You want to see the wild? Perfect. Habitats have merged and become invalid. Son of a bitch! They did. I don't know how they became merged, but fuck it, whatever. So here, I'm gonna put windows. And this one. Now what we gotta do is get some lions. About 10-foot tall, grade 3 fencing. Works for me. Let's put it there for no particular reason whatsoever. Okay. Yes, yes, get that junk out of my face. Yes. Alright, now all I gotta do is get a couple more guests and then lions. Of which I can get one. There we go. Don't worry, we'll get you somebody. Where is it? The lion. Scratch a tree or two. Maybe a couple sprinklers. Snowball. And a ball. Awesome. All I need now is one more lion. How much would it take to get the other lion? That's not even here anymore. That's stupid. How's it? Oh, jeez. How? Animal escape. There we go. That should stop Animal from escaping again. There we go. Maybe now a mechanic can get to that thing. Maybe it's in the wrong work zone. So easy to forget that that's a thing. There we go. Those are cool. I like Springboks. They're cool. You should focus the lion, please. Call the keeper urgently. Another lion that I can't afford. I can afford a freaking lion. Hang on. This is mostly because I want to move on and see the different parts. This one is alright, but I think this map is having a bit of a negative effect on my stream. Besides, with everything already built up the way it is, doesn't leave a whole lot of room for exploration and creativity. So let's just wait until we can get another line in here. There we go.
Once again, you've completely transformed the place. And with those programs in full swing, we're gonna make a real difference to the wild animal population. I know it's my name above the door, so to speak, but this is your legacy now, too. Except in any legal sense, because, oh, believe me, the paperwork is a nightmare. So, before I unleash your talents on your next project, I want to give you one last piece of advice, if I may. Don't just limit your conservation efforts to the zoo. Think of the whole planet. Conserving electricity can be as important as conserving animals. Use public transport. Recycle your rubbish. I try to do something hands-on, like cleaning up the local countryside, at least once a week, and it's kept me young at heart. I just wish it could have kept me young at hairline as well. Right. Well, the Arctic beckons. See you in a few months.
All right. Let's see where we're going next time. Of course, by next time, I mean right now. Next, Myers Lake Zoo. Situated in a sun-drenched corner of Greece, Myers Lake Zoo is Dominic Myers' first foray into the world of zoo building. As such, he started small, and then crammed into it as much as he could. These two elements have combined to make a somewhat subpar zoo, so there's room for improvement. Assume you can find the space for it. Well, it's worth a shot one way or another, so let's get into this.
Hey there, you'd better sit down for this. I've got some news. A week ago, Bernie went missing in the Arctic. I know. I only just found out. Apparently our illustrious board of governors decided it was best not to tell anyone while the search parties were still out looking for him. But a few days ago, they called off the search. And they hadn't found him. So, they had him declared legally dead. Just so they could sell off all of Bernie's zoos. Everything, from the aardvarks to the zebras. They didn't even wait for Bernie's daughter, Emma, to get back from overseas before they cashed in. They offloaded the whole company to a slimy hedge fund manager called Dominic Myers. Mark my words. He only wants the zoos to help buff out his tarnished image. Anyway, I guess he's your new boss now. Not mine, though. He fired me. Good luck. I know you'll do your best. I know you'll protect the animals.
Well, that's a plot twist I didn't expect to happen. Alright, let's see what we got with this zoo.
Ah, there you are. First, let me say how sorry I am that we're meeting in such awful circumstances. I was a great admirer of... Benjamin. Wait, no, Bernard. You may not know this, but we were actually very good friends. That's why it's going to be such an honor to continue his life's work of letting people pay me to see animals. I can see you're still sad, though. Perhaps this will lift your spirits. I'm making you senior zoo manager. It's a position of great responsibility, although the same wages. I've also bought a new zoo which you're going to be in charge of. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but it's nothing you can't handle. All you have to do is make the animals happy, get those annoying protesters to leave, expand the zoo a skosh, adopt a grizzly bear and a Siberian tiger, make sure the zoo is extremely profitable, and then just pass a teeny tiny little inspection. Trust me, you'll have more spare time than you know what to do with. Oh, and also you have to research some bears or something. I forget the details.
Okay. Just gonna pause. So we can figure out what the hell we're dealing with. Alright. You have... Holy crap, that is...
Communications are not at optimal conditions due to increased advert particle activity in the lower atmosphere.
Not nearly enough space for a zebra. Oh my god. Oh wow. Alright, warthog. It's in a decent spot as far as... Alright, how much space do you need? Alright, first of all... Let's... send you to the zoo center. Because what we're going to do is we're going to knock this barrier down. Or not. Hold on. Can I merge it into it? I didn't want to do that. Wait, dangerous animal has escaped.
Communications have now returned to optimal conditions. Our followers have returned, Commander.
40 to 60. Okay. Let's do a population management. This is Titan Beetle. Let's go down to Titan Beetle. Species data 1 to 7. Hi Flame Wheel, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Let's go. Poor little anaconda. Let's get you where you need to be. You need a friend. At least. Can I get you a friend? That's the question. I can. Oh, wow. Well, good luck with that, I suppose. Let's see what we can do about this. There's a good spot to put a water refinery. Purifier, I mean. Okay, so, oh, these are just decorative. I think. Yeah, so. You should be getting your friend soon. But how much? Oh, wow. That is not nearly enough space for you, buddy. Let's see what we can do about that. Where the hell am I going to put everything? Put you in the trade center for now. Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy. This is... Alright. This game is extremely complex, and I feel like I've just had a lot of shit thrown at the wall at me. So I don't really know. I'm just gonna keep going as best I can, I suppose. Security guards. Now I remember, starting to remember why I swapped this out for something else, because oh my god, these scenarios are like, okay, which animal? I thought that was supposed to be in the, oh my god. Well, I'm doing my best, but only so much that can be done, really. That's okay. Now press onward. I think maybe it's just like, I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to move to evolution. This is a game that I could definitely see myself sandboxing more than anything else. First, who all do I got? Release those to the wild. Okay. Okay, cool. That is a habitat. Just gonna do that. just barely have enough space, don't you? Alright. Let's do this. Let's just make this the giraffe enclosure. Alright. Slightly better. Not ideal, but it's the best I'm going to be able to do. Food arrangement. Well, that's easy. How about you guys have yourself some barrel feeders? Too many adults. What does the art look? Just 1 to 2. How many are there? 4. Beautiful. The mandrill. Five to 10. Why can I not? Ah, whatever. One, two, three. I was reading that. Don't re-thing. All right. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so what are your welfare issues, buddy? Oh. Space. You need climbing areas. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, back to Arpedia. Let's just build a better habitat for them over here. They need, well, a little over 5,000 feet of running area, a little over 1,000 feet of climbing area. Let us see. What we can do with that information. This island might actually not be the ideal space for it now that I'm looking at it again. That might just be where the tiger. Species conundrum of high degree. I can't edit the terrain, so gonna have to make do with something else. Try this over here. upgrade to climb proof. 10 foot tall. Make it nice and big, just to be safe. That. Remove them. How is there no path to my destination? There is so a path to destination. Alright, let's try that again. No path to... How is there no path to the destination? My God, game, please. There is so a path. I see it. It's right there. I just got done setting it up. Spent all that time figuring that out for nothing. Fuck. Have to be a different path, I guess. I guess we can try making an asphalt light. So you if that changes things. Okay. Somehow that worked. So I'm just gonna... Animal has escaped. What? Has it really? Oh my god. That animal has not escaped. He's fine. I think this is busted somehow. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm sure there's probably a lot of Planet X Zoo experts that'll be able to point to exactly what's the big question mark, but just gonna some rocks. Maybe that'll stop that from happening, and maybe people will start clipping through the rocks instead. Okay. Things seems to be in order now. Amounts of litter, that's not my problem right now. I'll take care of that in just a second. Let's put some bins down. Maybe people will actually use them. Woohoo! Okay. We're all the way have in terms now is at the moment.
Want a journal for some else?
97 to 86.
Communications are not at optimal conditions due to increased advert particle activity in the lower atmosphere.
Thank you. It's such a relief not to have the sound of those protesters in my ears all the time. I wouldn't mind so much if they paid to get in. Still, despite those losses, my accountants tell me you've hit the profit forecast. Good news, my friend. This month, you get paid.
Thanks. Wonderful. At least 14 species of yeah, I'm gonna take the bronze on this one. Given that I can't really edit terrain with what little space I've got to work with, and I don't really have the full list at my disposal, I'll move on to a better zoo, see what happens. No, I don't want to get the full stars. I just want to see what all there is. Alright, Myers Animal Entertainment Party's Dominic's attempt to turn around his image in India by repurposing a casino he'd previously built. A casino which was tacky even by the impressive standards of casinos. As a result, this hastily flung together zoo has more serious issues than a complete set of very important news, and it's up for you to fix them all. Alright, let's go.
Communications have now returned to optimal conditions. Our followers have returned, Commander.
So, after you did such sterling work with that last zoo, I've got a reward for you. A trip to India! So you can fix up the mess one of my other zoos has gotten into. Just to give you a little history, the zoo used to be a casino I had a majority share in, but we had to shut it down. Apparently, building a casino so it looks like a temple's in poor taste. Who knew? Well, I had workers converting the casino grounds into a zoo, but they've not done a brilliant job. We keep having power outages which turn our electric fences into regular fences. The animals escape, people scream, blah, blah, blah. Not an ideal situation, so do something to fix it. Especially as I want you to get some Bengal tigers and put them around the old casino building. I'm all for gambling, but not with people's safety. And not just because of the fines.
It's just
Plus,
because
you
of the
need
fines.
to clean up all the water. It's extremely unpleasant at the moment and will not be good for the animals. I'd really hate for them to get sick, because it might mean hiring more vets. Oh, and I found some elephants down the back of my proverbial sofa, so find somewhere for them, would you? I think I might be able to find some bears back there, too.
Oh boy.
Okay, good. You should probably head off now. Win big for me.
90% cleanliness. Adopt to place 5 Indian elephants and yearly profits. Okay. First things first. I need a research center and a workshop. Another thing I'm noticing is, at least on my preview, it looks like my poor stream is struggling, even though in game it's like butter smooth. Does the stream look choppy for anybody else? I guess I should say, does the stream look choppy on your guys' end? Because I can't see. I'll have to look after. Not for me. But on the preview on Streamlabs, it looks like everything's dropping. But the game itself is running fine. It's running butter smooth. So, I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's something specific between Streamlabs and my game or whatever. I can't imagine why it would be doing any of that, though. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish up this stream. And then I'll think of something. That something might end up being, I think of a different game for Mondays for the time being, which I'm not opposed to. I have some ideas. I find it really weird that everything looks fine on one end and then somewhere in the process of from Twitch all the way, or from my game itself to Streamlabs all the way to Twitch, seems to be something go weird. I've only noticed it with Planet Zoo. I noticed it a little bit last stream. Another treatment facility over this way. one more over this way. Alright, Beard Saber. What do you need in terms of enrichment, buddy? While you're busy getting better. Football. Crapola. How do I do the stairs thing? Okay, hang on for just a second. Oh! Come on! There we go. Power cut. Oh. Okay, but how? Why are you not powered? How? I don't. Alright. It's hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell when stuff like that happens sometimes. Back to the main menu. Does that improve the... Almost immediately! Okay. Point taking game.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, let's not... chug the stream too much then for the last half hour. I almost feel like there's just a tiny bit too much faff with this game. Like, there's a lot to keep track of and not easy ways to keep track of it. Alright, now back to our older stream zoo. Let us... that. He's trying to make things a little bit better. Hi Thanatos, how are you doing today? Get more heaters back in for these guys. There we go. That should hopefully take care of everything. Over here again.
Hello.
Is it? Oh yeah, pygmy hippos. That's what I had. Shoto just got home. Oh yeah, I forgot I made a McBurger Kong. I could probably do much better, but eh. Use the bins, you buffoon! Okay. And because I can actually manipulate the terrain. Alright, that sounds good. Hope your stream went good, because I noticed you're streaming earlier. Alright. Well, that good. Awesome! That sounds... Glad to hear that. Sorry, I must also focus because I'm trying to pull this rock out. Yet. this up. Let's make this look like a big old clip face. Hi, Shozariah. How are you? Hope you had a good day. I'm doing good. I think you're gonna like what animal I'm about to get next. Let's go ahead and just make a nice brick wall. You'll see. But I will say that it's one that both of us have been obsessed with for a while now, because of how unexpectedly adorable they are. Yep. We're gonna get us some cheetahs. Just to be sure, where... Meow. Push this in a little bit just so we have... Yeah. Game? Okay. I don't know what was going on for a second there. Let's just wait just a moment. As soon as the cheetahs will get here, we'll fix up their habitat. Make it look very nice. Here comes at least one. There you are. Alright, let's get started. Let's start by giving them a nice what's happening? Game? Okay, I didn't mean to place it there, but down. Big old food tray. And some toys. Let's go. Scent markers. And then box. Cats love boxes. Fire hose ball. Interesting. Frozen blood pumpkins. Some gift boxes. Pinata zebras. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna put them over here, just like, no, I'm being chased by a cheetah. Oh no, we are a big herd of zebra. We are no match for cheetah. Did you just... They're growling and roaring, which is interesting. Because cheetahs don't roar. I'm not joking about this. Cheetahs meow like cats. They're basically big cats. And when I say big cats, I don't mean big cats like the Panthera genus, which are what are technically big cats. Those being lions, tigers, leopards, jaguars, and snow leopards. What I mean is they're like big house cats. And they are the most adorable thing on the savannah. If you haven't, do yourself a favor at some point and just look up on YouTube cheetah meowing. You'll get tons of videos and lots of serotonin. Okay, that's the toys taken care of. Let's get you some trees that you would like. Date palm. Let's line. Yeah, let's do that. Let's line the edge of the windows.
Communications are not at optimal conditions due to increased advert particle activity in the lower atmosphere.
Game? This game really is not playing ball with me today. That's okay. I have backup plans within backup plans. Beautiful. And that's the cheetah.
Communications have now returned to optimal conditions. Our followers have returned, Commander.
I didn't. Come on, game. Okay, there we... Kind of, maybe. I am really proud of how this ended up turning out, though. The peafowl exhibit. I like the walkthrough that people can do. I like the little bridge over the little pond. Speaking of which. I mean, it's been completely smooth for me actually playing. It's just a case of somewhere between the actual game and Streamlabs, or Streamlabs to Twitch, one of the two, it's getting chopped up, and I don't know why. So I think I'm going to do something else for Mondays. I have a few ideas. I'm going to look at my library, see what I've got, test them out. Ayobunmi, is that your name? Can I rename you? Why can I not rename you? You should be Mudang. Oh well. A little cheetah. Well, I would love to have a hippo named Mudang, but I don't think it's in the game auto-generated, and I don't see a way to actually rename the animal. Like, I see this, and I'm like... Oh wait, there it is. Silly me. Wonderful, Mudang. Wonderful. Well, we probably can, but I don't have any gorillas. I have to wonder how Jurassic World Evolution, how well that will run. It might be worth a test offline at some point. Still. And I'm drawing a blank. And with the stream chugging as is, it might be more merciful. It's getting close to time anyway, so... Let's see what I've got in my library super quick that I can do for future. Do have Jurassic World Evolution. Oh yeah, Spore! I was meaning to do Spore at some point. Yes. So yeah, that's going to do it for us today. But hey, it's nice to be back and seeing everything work mostly fine. Definitely glad that I'm back to feeling 100% for these days. Which means we will be back